people come in, we might want to kind of get them warmed up together with this song. So please feel free to sing along. One love, one heart, let's get together and feel alright. Everybody sing. One love, one heart, give thanks and praise for love, and we can feel alright. Let's get together now, here for each other, one love. There is one question I'd really love to ask. Is there a place for the warm-hearted seeker in a community of unity? Is right where we are. Come on, everybody, let's sing. One love, yeah. One heart, let's get together and feel alright. Oh, that sounds good now. One love, one heart, give thanks and praise for spirit, and it will be alright. Oh, let's get together and fight injustice. We will seek guidance from spirit on the way. Listen to our hearts and care for each other. Together, together we can make a brighter day. Come on up, Penta, here we go. One love, one heart, let's get together and feel alright. What do you say now? One love, one love, one heart, give thanks and praise for spirit, and it will feel alright. Okay, you want to sing that first verse? Let's get together now, here for each other. There is one question I'd really like to ask. Is there a place for the warm-hearted seeker? A community of unity is right where we are. One love, one heart, let's get together and feel alright. How you feeling now? One love, one heart, give thanks and praise for spirit, and it will be alright. Give thanks and praise for spirit, and it will be alright. Last time. Give thanks and praise for spirit, and it will be I love you. I love you. Thank you.
Wow, ladies, that was amazing. Penta Rose and Shannon. How about let's give them another hand, because that was amazing. Yeah, thank you. Is this on? Yeah, okay, good. My name's Noelle. I told you once it was Leon, but it really is Noelle. And I'm your SSL1 today. And welcome, everybody, here at Unity of Gainesville for braving the rain. And thank goodness for that, because we really do need it. Could have been on a Monday, though. Been a little bit nicer. And all the people at home, hi, welcome in to our session today. So, I would like to ask you, please, would you silence your phones? Take this time now. Disconnect from the internet. That would be good too. Oh, I got it. Okay. So I need to ask if there's any newcomers today that braved the rain to come here. Yay, welcome. How long, is this your first visit here? This is wonderful. What's your name? Isabella. Isabella. Let's go say hi to Isabella. Yay. Yeah. You're a brave lady for coming in this weather. I'm very glad you're here. Okay, now, let's take a look at our vision and mission and core values. Can we get that up on the screen? Yay, good. Okay, so if you'll read with me the mission. What happened to vision? Okay. Well, we've missed vision. There we go. Okay, we'll get there. Through prayer, meditation, spiritual education, and service, we put God's love into action. Anyone got vision here? Where'd vision go? There we go. Centered in divine love and wisdom, we joyfully create a world united in positive spirituality and core values. Yay, I am spirit-led. I am love. I am generosity. I am gratitude. I am inclusivity. And our theme for this month and next month will be working on the seasons. We're doing in January and March the season of stillness and vision. The focus is deep reflection, setting sacred intentions, and focusing on divine order. The anchoring thought, if you'll repeat with me, is in stillness, I remember who I am. And now, Reverend Ryan, it's time for your evocation, Mike. I want to thank everyone for coming in today and listening to such beautiful music by Shana and Penta Rose. What a duet. That was pretty amazing. Yay. Thank you.
Thank you, Noel. Shanna, can we share this mic if that's okay? So this is our moment of evocation. So as with anything, we know we don't have just one meal, nor do we just floss once and say we're done. And so on a Sunday morning, as the rain pours down, what better time for a reminder of who we are, who we truly are. So when we sound the gong, the bowl, when we sound the bowl, I invite you to breathe into this truth. So we sound the bowl the first time, affirming that there is only love. We sound the bowl a second time, affirming that if there is only love, then we are the embodiment of love. We are the expression of love. We are the doing of love. And finally, we sound the gong, affirming that if there is only love and we are the embodiment of love, then our reminder this morning is to take all of who we are into everything we experience. And so it is.
And so we enter here into this beautiful space and this beautiful time together. Always a new beginning. Always a new opportunity. And we find joy even in the stillness, especially in the stillness. We can tap into it. So let's raise the energy just a little bit.
Joy fills this day. Can't you just feel the way that your toes tapping your sweet thing? All you wanna do is sing.
Tap your toes.
Love fills this heart. Can't you just feel like part of the sunshine, the rain, and all you wanna do is sing? Yeah. Sometimes I don't feel so good, but I lift my head up high. This world's got so much love that I know I can find joy. Joy fills this day. Can't you just feel the way that your toes tap is a sweet thing, and all you wanna do is sing?
All right, you guys ready to sing? Here we go.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Let's really la la la. Ready?
La 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 la. Sometimes the world's not good, but I lift my head up high. There's so much love, I know I can't find joy. Everybody, joy fills this day. Can't you just feel the way that your toes tap? It's a sweet thing, and all you wanna do is sing. Yeah, your toes tap, it's a sweet thing, and all you wanna do is sing.
Welcome to the joy-filled day.
Thank you, Shana. All right, y'all, we love to party, and one way we party is by honoring any birthdays. Did we have any birthdays this week? Any birthdays? Okay, I know we have a birthday coming. Julie, how old are you going to be turning? 23. Okay, y'all. Do you remember when you turned 23? Rupali said barely, okay? Years ago. So Julie's birthday is coming up. 23, we see you. Okay. All right. Any milestones, any anniversaries, anything happened this week that we want to celebrate? Okay. Yes. Uh-oh. Let me give you the mic. What's going on?
I just want to thank all the people who sent me prayers and all the people who had my back while I was going through treatment. And there were times when I was sitting there and I would feel this wave come over me. And I thought, hey, somebody's praying really hard right now. But thank you. And I'm down to 1 treatment a month.
I don't know if y'all caught that. Bonnie's down to 1 treatment a month. There it is. Brock, get ready. All right, we got the microphone. Get ready.
Okay, I don't know how I forgot to tell you this last week, but I had my 4th great-grandchild born on Epiphany. Her name is Cora Blakely, and she's 8 pounds, 7 ounces and doing beautifully. Thank you so much.
All right, bless that baby.
I don't need a microphone. Hey guys, I'm super excited. I own an organization called Misfit Sanctuary, and we cater to people that are homeless specifically due to chronic illness. And I was able to collect and hand out over 75 blankets to the homeless this week, and I'm so proud of myself and happy for everybody. So
That deserved the mic. All right, y'all. Because so many prayers went out for Bonnie and Brock, I think it's important that we get these updates. So, Brock, what's up with you?
Hey, good morning, everybody. I have heard from the hospital this week. If you don't know, I'm in the process of getting a liver transplant, and everything is good with the requirements that I've met. I'm in a bit of a situation where we're having a more rigorous vetting process, sort of caregivers, and I am in search of caregivers to help me on this journey. It is a huge undertaking, but I'm trying to put the word out and let everybody know so that we can continue on this path, and I'm very optimistic about the prospects, and yeah, it's wonderful to see all your beautiful faces this morning.
Thank you so much, Brock. I want to give a quick plug. So at the top of the service, I was talking to Julie, who is our AV specialist back there. And so Julie was in between trying to find the internship. And so she's been emailing, trying to get the work out. She's been getting no responses. And I say, Julie, you know what? We have a plan in our minds. And that plan often has a timeline, right? But the truth is there is a divine plan, which is the good of all involved, that often doesn't match the timeline that we have in our minds, right? And so our job is to be open to the flow of possibility, knowing that all is well now. So when it unfolds, it's not like a miracle. Yeah, we can use the word miracle, but we're affirming that what came to pass, we knew it was coming, right? We were already in that space of openness and love. So Brock, we see you. Julie, in your internship, we see you. And all those areas in our lives where there's an unfolding, we see it as perfect just as it is. So we can rub our hands together, and we're going to extend our hands to those around us and those who are not here, and we're going to just send that little prayer of blessing. So reach out and say, we see you. We know you for who you truly are. It got real. God in expression. We love you. We celebrate you. And we wrap our arms around you on your sacred walk. All right, y'all keep those hands up and say, okay, hey, hey, let's get that coffee after service. I have forgotten about that lunch I owe you, all right? So I'm going to light this unity candle, affirming that this light is a symbol for all of our oneness.
I think this is bringing to mind a wonderful movie that we just saw called Batteries Not Included. It was a really good program. So we have some interesting things that are happening come this upcoming time. Next week, the 24th, is that the 24th of January? Yeah, Saturday, there's a new member orientation at 11:30 here in the boardroom. At January 25th, there's a wonderful potluck going to be happening after service. And you please pay attention to your announcements, because I'm sure that there'll be an announcement where you can sign up for what you want to bring to the potluck. And I want to thank again Shana for our music, Shana Banana, for our music today. And Penta Rose for the beautiful, beautiful duet. That was great. And there was one other thing that came to mind. Let's see if I can find it. Technology, it's so much fun. Rupali, what was that? We had another announcement. Oh, the prayer clinic. When is that going to be? 12:30 to 1:30. Today? Okay, 12:30 to 1:30. A prayer clinic. And who's leading it? Jackie Tatum. Thank you, Jackie. Sorry, I couldn't find it on my phone. It's one of those things. So now I'm going to turn it over to Rupali, who's going to be doing our inspirational reading. Thank you, Rupali.
I've been told to stand in the light, so here I am. Today I am here because Charlotte is not here. So first of all, I want to acknowledge her and her fullness and thank her for letting me know. And I am using the quote that she has chosen, and it is from the Chinese old master who created Taoism. And it is from the Tao Te Ching. And so this is in alignment with our theme on stillness and vision. Take a breath. First line. Empty yourself of everything. Let the mind rest at peace. The 10,000 things rise and fall while the high self watches their return. They grow and flourish and return to source. Returning to the source as stillness, which is the way of nature.
Thank you, Rupali. So, from my tradition of Zen, stillness and movement are not two things. Neither is silence and sound. We're going to look into this. We're going to dive deep. And let's start, though, by moving a little bit. Let's move that energy just a tad. We've been sitting still. You're welcome to stand or stay seated. We're just going to reach the arms up. Take a deep breath, and we're going to pick some apples now. Or I guess we're in Florida. Let's pick some mangoes. Oranges, better, yeah. Pick some oranges. Yeah. There we go. Beautiful. Really reach and find that conduit between heaven and earth, which is you. It's you. You are all of that and more. All right, and now we're going to share the oranges in front and behind. Good. Maybe even looking behind you. And now we're going to share them with our neighbors. I don't know how much room you have, but share them. Maybe you can share them over your head. Lots to share. And maybe as you see your neighbor, as you're sharing with them in all the different ways, go ahead and say, I see you. I love you. I'm here for you. Beautiful. And now just roll those shoulders, knowing that finding our stillness means taking care of ourselves so that we may take care of others. And forward. Good. And then just real quick before we sit down, let's get those hips nice and loosened up. There we go. We store a lot in our hips. Just let it all go. And other way. Beautiful job. And then just feel free to have a seat and ground into the seat. So thank you for the invitation, RHT, to speak and share music today. My name is Shana Smith. I'm a Zen teacher in the Sambo Zen tradition. And as I've shared before, there's so much synergy between Unity and Zen. So it's really an honor and a joy to be able to just bring it all together. The name of today's talk is Love Louder. Love louder. So I invite everybody to say as loudly as you want, love louder. Love louder. Oh, that's good. Really good. And what does that have to do with stillness? Everything. And I hope that today's talk will help, convey that. But I'm going to start with a quote by a Unity Reverend, Elizabeth Longo. And she says, "One of the greatest spiritual gifts we've been given is the ability to shift our perspective. Even when life doesn't unfold as we'd hoped, prayed, or planned, we are not powerless. We can choose to see differently." It's a beautiful quote. And one thing we can remember is this choosing is a new beginning. Begin again. How appropriate for the new year, because so many of us are aspiring for this new beginning, a new start, one that can transform our current lens, our current situation, habits, health, or other aspects of life that we wish could be different. Some of us aspire to help the world more. There are some here today who make it their mission. What can I do to help people and the planet even more? And what I love about people like that who inspire me so much is that they don't wait for their own world to be complete before they go out to help the wider world, because there's no difference, right? We are the world. And our own personal journey is the world's journey. Our own attention to self and other is one attention. In Buddhism, we use the term begin again all the time. My Zen teacher, Valerie Forstman Roshi, my root teacher, she talks about it as a birth, death, birth, death, birth, death. Each moment that's born is gone already. So depending on your lens, the nihilistic view, it's all gone, what's the point? Or it's all just being born right now. That's the idea. So I'm going to just bring to mind, with this new year, this very famous saying by Dogen, Ihai Dogen, 13th century Zen master. He says there's actually 3 beginnings, maybe infinite, but for the purposes of what we're trying to do, boots on the ground here in this wounded world, it's the beginning of the new year. Happy New Year. It's the beginning of this day. Joy can fill this day. And most importantly, it's the beginning of this moment. This one, and now this one, and now this one, and now this one. So yesterday I sat with Valerie online, our home centers in New Mexico. I go about 3 times a year, but I got to teach the online segment and the movement, and it was just such a salve for the soul. And she did this beautiful Dharma talk in which she reminded us that while many of us are feeling powerless right now, and I think most of you know who've heard me talk, I do kind of go there. Because in Zen, and other traditions as well, including Unity, we're cultivating this ability to see the world exactly as it is in order to meet it with love. But that means we have to see it. Yeah. And with this powerlessness, this feeling of, I should say, all these causes and conditions in this wider world that just what? I mean, really? Huh? No. We actually have a way, a power, right? We talk about the 12 powers in Unity, to see beauty, to see peace, and to see love, not as a bypass, but as a direct response and solution, resolution, amelioration, medicine. And one thing she said that I loved is that we have this power in this moment, even in, or perhaps especially in the midst of circumstances that make us long for it. Does that make sense? We have kind of this funny joke in Zen. We say when life gets hard, we say, it's fertile ground for practice, or really good for my practice. It's kind of a joke, but it's really not. It's all the raw materials. There they are. Now we have something we can really work with. It's easy to be a monk on a mountaintop, right? But speaking of monks, I'm going to be talking about the walk for peace today. Monks don't stay on the mountaintop either. Especially in circumstances the way they are now, elevated, volatile, difficult, traumatic. So in addition to whatever personal challenges we're all facing all the time with such bravery and courage in this very room, there's a tenable, palpable divisiveness in this country right now and in this world. Minneapolis is now the poster child for all of it, and the fear and the clamor and the meeting of that fear and clamor and noise. That's very loud. Whistles, shouting, yelling, shooting. And so the rest of us feel this, and we're steeped in an uneasy not knowing if things will get worse, not knowing if our loved ones are safe or our neighbors, not knowing if a peaceful and harmonious future is possible. You know, you start that doom loop of media, for example. And to that noisy and relentless onslaught of fear-mongering news and social media, it is so easy to downwardly spiral. And it's okay if we, sometimes do that. I mean, sometimes for a minute we have to feel bad. It's a place that feels far from inner peace, beauty, and love. So I'm just going to list it, just a few. Minneapolis, ICE, Sudan, Iran, Gaza, politicians, angry protests, which I need to comment is not Gainesville. I could not be more proud of Gainesville and how we're rising up, the badass feminists. Yeah? I love this town so much. But there are a lot of loud, sensory, assaulting events in our world. And interestingly, in Zen and Buddhism, and I will say Unity as well, these senses that are being assaulted, right, are also the gateway to a wider realization. They're the buttons that can get pushed, but instead of reacting, they can help us respond. We have the power to take care of them and to soften the impacts of what we receive and what we project. Not only soften, but transform. So while this is all happening, we actually have a living example, which you're not going to see as much on the mainstream news, although it is all over social media, I have to say. It's rising above the clamor. It's louder than the noise. How many people have heard of the Walk for Peace? Yes. Oh, fabulous. And if you haven't, just type it. Just Google it. Yeah, and if you're on social media, on Facebook, which normally I'd say don't go on, but in this case, I will tell you, I was sick for 3 weeks up until last week. Very, very sick with a triple whammy of, I called it a pathogen party. It was like a cold and then a bad sinus infection and then the flu, just boom, boom, boom. So I was like in bed, and I actually played this game. I went down the rabbit hole, the doom loop of all the news and all the people talking about it and saying, everything's over, it's terrible out there. And then I found the Walk for Peace, and I compared how it felt to take in the nutriment. It's like food, right? Media. Right? It's what you feed yourself. And I ended up spending hours, believe it or not, on my phone following the monks. And it was the most nourishing thing, right? So there are over 1 million followers now. But let me tell you about it a little bit for those who don't know. What happened is very quietly, about 85 days ago, 25 Theravadan monks. So Theravadan is a type of Buddhism. My background is Mahayana versus Theravada. It doesn't matter. It's one love, one heart, one practice of loving kindness and peace. They are walking 2,300 miles, walking from their monastery in Fort Worth, Texas, to DC. Yeah. And it's taking them 120 days, this route. So, and they have a companion, just like we have our Reiki, the peace dog, sleeping in the guitar case. He goes on very short walks for peace, followed by peace naps. They have a dog named Aloka, which means bright light. Bright enlightenment, the enlightenment of our being, who's going with them almost the whole way, although he did have to get some leg surgery. But what an amazing dog. And he's got his own Facebook page, too, if you want to check it out. It's really wonderful. And T-shirts, that's right. Yeah. That's right, that they dress him in. Yeah, exactly. So they're in North Carolina today, and they don't carry signs. They don't shout loudly. They do give talks every night, but they're gentle and soft, and they carry flowers and little strands of yarn that they put on people's wrists. They're called peace bracelets. And I'm going to share with you the purpose of the walk, which was given by their spiritual leader, the man who's in front, the vice abbot of their monastery. His name is Bhikkhu Panakara. And he said, "We walk not to protest, but to awaken the peace that already lives within each of us." And maybe we could also interchange that word peace with love. And I mean love with a capital L, right? Love without an opposite. Just love. And awaken, it has, because the most amazing thing, I'm sure for those watching, I watched each day of this illness. When they left Fort Worth, there were a few people following after them, a dozen or so, walking with them, meeting them. Now there are hundreds of thousands. They have millions of followers now on social media. It has become huge, huge. They are loving loudly without making a sound, right? In fact, the word that comes to mind is volume, right? Volume, I mean that in all the ways. It has expanded to the reaches further than anyone could believe how much we all see ourselves and how far it has been from us. And yet it's so easy to come home. I mean, they're showing us that. It's a tremendous gift. The monks I put here need not shout their intention. The message of loving kindness and peace is resounding and being heard loud and clear, received with gratitude and tears. So many tears, beautiful tears, tears of gratitude. Bhikkhu Panakara gives a moving Dharma talk almost every evening. You can watch it online. And his thesis is simple. And this is what I love. I'm working on a song, actually. I wasn't ready for today. But his one line is, "Make today your peaceful day." So to embellish Master Dogen, what I was telling about the new beginnings, make this year your peaceful year. Make today your peaceful day, and make this moment your peaceful moment. So when we feel powerless to know peace, to feel love, when we feel overridden, overcome by the forces in the world that are causing so much suffering, I mean, look all around, it's disheartening. One mantra, big breath, let's try it. Make today my peaceful day. Let's try it again. Make today my peaceful day. It's a simple choice that we have the personal power to make, moment after moment. But how do we do it? It's easy to say. It's easy to say. But when the ills of the world are just, on turbocharge right now, how do we find our peace? And some people have said too, isn't that selfish? Everybody needs help. But I didn't get your name, but you passed out how many blankets? 75 blankets during this cold. I mean, just so beautiful. This inner work translates to the outer world. It just does. It just does. Love louder. That's how we do it. So to unpack how to do this, I'm going to talk a little bit more about Zen. Zen would say that, and this sounds paradoxical at first, but it would say that the illnesses of the world, the troubles in the world, and peace and love are not two things. They're two sides of the same hand. They're two halves of the same body, the one body that we all are. I mean, why does it hurt so much to hear that people are hurting, people we don't know? Because we're them. It wouldn't hurt at all if we were totally separate. I mean, that's, I think, the biggest clue, right? And people who don't seem to feel that, the people who are causing these problems, it's because their hearts have closed. I mean, almost always it's some trauma at some point. I will not name the person who's orange, but we'll just say, yes, exactly. But he did not have a good upbringing. We can feel compassion and not stand for it at the same time. That's peace too. We're not going to be doormats, but we're not going to lose our connection and our compassion. Yeah. As things arise in life, the good, the bad, the ugly, we have a choice to meet each one, arising with peace, and that makes us able to respond. Now, it's not always that easy in terms of the way our amygdala is, right? I mean, reacting has to happen sometimes. If there's a tiger, you have to react. You don't think about it. Take a deep breath and say, how will I respond to? No, you run. You run, yeah. So that is the way we're made. So we have to give ourselves mounds of self-compassion while we go through this process. We're actually going to do a little exercise today. Not this kind of exercise, a different kind of exercise. And yeah. But after we might have that reaction, we can cultivate a way to take it, see it, accept it, and then transform it into, I've said this before, into a response. Responsibility is our ability to respond. We actually have a responsibility here that we can really take on with vigor. Yeah. Thich Nhat Hanh says, peace, love, is every step, every single step. Each step takes us closer to transformation, just as the monks are taking a step by step by step to DC. But it's the journey too. It is not, I mean, of course, I can't wait till they get to DC for so many reasons. But look what's happening on their journey. Each step, the power of it, the volume of it, the volume of people. And at the same time, Zen and reality would say that each step is just a step. And the whole journey is right there. Just one step is all of it, all of eternity, all of infinity. That's the reminder and where and how we find love right here. Just that. If you love each step, literally and figuratively, and unconditionally, then that's all of it. That's the loudest way to love each and every experience. The ability to see each moment for what it is so that we can respond in love over and over and over again as best as we can, knowing that this is a process to cultivate, to practice. As the monks in DC are clearly showing us, their peace, quiet, deep presence, and unconditional love are louder than all of the histrionics going on out there. They are answering it all with a loving presence. And to get even a taste of this is to begin the radical transformation in ourselves and the wider world. So I have an exercise for us all to do after meditation. In our meditation, I'm going to introduce a little bit more of the Buddhist path. It's called the Eightfold Path. And in this meditation, we'll visit each of the 8 parts of the way of right living. This is actually a toolkit for how to love loudly and peacefully. I hope you enjoy it. So I'm going to grab my guitar, and we're just going to go through the 8 parts of the Eightfold Path. The first one is called Right View. So I'm going to invite you just to close your eyes, or perhaps lower your gaze, because just like loudness or softness, view isn't just in the eyes. It's how our whole body, mind, and soul see the world. Let's take a deep breath. To practice right view is to remember that our actions have results. So we can benefit ourselves and others by choosing actions that minimize harm. Our own actions can do so much to prevent pain, even as we deal with our own. When we don't project our pain on the outer world, we heal our own as well. If we truly believe this and practice right view, we would be far more mindful of every act of body, speech, and mind. So let's take a moment to contemplate right view. The second of the Eightfold Path is right intention. Right intention is the commitment to foster the moment-to-moment mindfulness of thought. Speaking and acting in beneficial ways begins with a calm, present, and stable state of mind. Right intention is also the practice of clarifying our why. We follow this path not only to benefit the illusion of a separate self, but to dissolve that illusion and to serve others with love and compassion as we even shower ourselves in love and compassion. It's not a selfish aspiration, it's a vital one. Let's take a moment to shower ourselves in self-compassion. Exactly as we are, nothing to fix, nothing lacking. And then let's radiate that compassion and love to everyone in this room, everyone in this beautiful town, and everyone in the world. Let's radiate it not just to people, but to animals, and to our trees, oceans, mountains, rivers, the great green earth. The third is right speech. This is a big one. Words have power, and we use them every day. Our right view and our noble intention guides us to cease speaking in harmful ways, to not lie, to do our best to communicate as clearly as we can. We avoid speaking in ways that are divisive. Even jokes, which people seem to think are harmless, but they're not. There's little jest in joke. We refrain from harsh or abusive speech and avoid idle speech, remaining silent unless we have something nourishing to say. Let's take a moment and just think of some helpful, nourishing words that we can use today. The fourth noble truth is right action. And that is just what it sounds like. to cease harming others with our bodies, too, not just our words. We refrained from killing other living beings, stealing, harming others in any way. And instead, we actively support, practice giving and respecting the relationships and boundaries of others. Let's take a moment to think of ways that we can help others with our actions. The fifth noble truth is right livelihood. Most of us spend most of our lives in pursuit of a livelihood. Right livelihood is the commitment to ethical business practice. Traditionally, this meant not earning a living by selling weapons or people or meat or alcohol or poison, or having a type of work that entails cheating or deceiving or being dishonest or behaving in harmful ways. Ikigai, that's another talk for another day. But if you get a chance for this one, look up Ikigai, I-K-I-G-A-I, for your pursuit of livelihood. Take a moment, think about your livelihood. And if there's any part of it that could be nourished or transformed. The sixth eightfold path on the eightfold path is right effort, and that addresses the qualities of mind that we must cultivate. Our discipline. In addition to refraining from harmful or unhelpful speech, actions, and livelihood, we can also nurture skillful, beneficial actions, words, behaviors, working to overcome anything that might be standing in our way, our shadow work, bravely, courageously. And just take a moment and think about what positive efforts might be good to help you along the way. The seventh is called right mindfulness. And this is our practice, right? In fact, I'm going to combine that with the eighth, right concentration. Meditation, mindfulness. If we get in the habit of watching our thoughts and speech and actions and getting to know yourself, training in mindfulness, coming at 9 a.m. on Sundays to Unity, we can enter the state of right concentration, become present to the world and yourself exactly as it is. And my Zen teacher gives the greatest invitation to simply enter right here, right now. There's no ideal time to take care of yourself other than now. Enter here. Where the Santa Fe River starts her journey to the sea. Enter here, because your path and hers are just one melody. Enter here, where your soul can find a haven from the storm. In a world broken and cold, you can get warm. Let the clear waters of the river bring you home. enter here. Enter here, where the trees rise from the water and pierce the fog. Enter here, and just like the Santa Fe River, you might go underground. Enter here, right here, where your soul can find a better way to go. And when you re-emerge, you know you found your flow. Let the clear waters of the river bring you home. Enter here, enter here. The world is really changing, it's not what it used to be. People are aging and there's a rising of the sea. But in your blood there is an ancient rhythm. Like the springs, it rises up from the ground. Its flow is one with all of our existence. In the soul of the river, you can be found. Enter here, enter here, enter here. Thank you. I'm just going to close with a poem, and then we can continue. But what a joy to share today, entering here, right now, into our loving potential and loving power. Okay, so come on, computer. Don't let me down now. Oy vey. Okay, hold on. Well, maybe I won't read you a poem. Shucks. I have a poem called Love Louder, and I think my computer died. But if you'll bear with me. And then in a few minutes, I'm going to invite Penta to come back for us to do a song during the offertory. So let me just quickly get my poem up for you. Let's see here. It's called, I know I have it. Sorry, guys. Here it is. Okay, got it. And I'm going to invite you to help me. I'm going to invite you to help me out. All right, Love Louder. I wrote this poem back in November when the students at USF, the Muslim students, were praying. Did you guys hear about that? And they were taunted. Yeah, okay. And we don't have time for the exercise today, but another time we'll do it. It always works. It always applies. All right, Love Louder. When college youth pray at peace at dawn, and men dressed in hate taunt them on and on. When they point a finger with verbal attacks and don't see the three more pointing back. When privileged folks berate the rest, when the jokes they tell contain no jest. When good people are cuffed and thrown to the dirt by mad masked men in sad brown shirts. When our loving voices and fearless loving acts ceaselessly rise, no going back. When loving others in daily forms through actions, words, and changing norms, by sharing stories of history and protecting all of human dignity, by showing with our fearless grace that love loves all, no matter what gender or race. When the tides begin to turn at last, when not even one hurtful action gets a pass. When we raise the consciousness above the tide of hate to a flood of love, we will not stop. No, we'll make us prouder. And forever and all time, wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shana. Love louder. I forgot to do a special call out. Thank you, Shana. Thank you so much. I forgot to do a special call out. Last Sunday, we did a special prayer for Laurie. Do y'all remember that? I stood right here, right where this computer is, and I said, okay, y'all, we're going to pray for Laurie. We're going to send her love. Whatever happens with diagnoses, we don't even know, but we know she is whole as she is. Laurie, can you stand up? Whole as you are. We love you, Laurie. This morning, I hugged her, and it didn't compute. And then I'm sitting there like, oh, my goodness, love louder. And I look over, I'm like, Laurie's sitting right there. Prayed up, baby. Okay? Prayed up. And so it's something potent when we say we are the embodiment of love. And we say we give love. And we pray and we hold the high watch to see each other as whole as we are. That means in the midst of a hospital bed, doctors don't know what the deal is. We say we're going to bind together and we're going to see divine outcome. And in a week, less than a week, we love you, Laurie. We love you. We love you. Okay. So we're shifting into our giving, and I think it's appropriate that I'm speaking about Laurie because Laurie gives so much to our community as board president and beyond. And when we give, we actually open up a portal, right, for more allowing. So when we give, we actually open space for the return. And so it just makes sense that we praying for Laurie and then boom, here we are. And so when we give, whatever it is you have to give, because I see our time as an offering, of course, our financial gifts are important, but whatever it is you have to give, it keeps all of us going. And be ready for the return. That's the big thing. So whatever it is you have to give, I want you to place it over your heart. And we're going to bless this offering and expect its full return. Repeat after me. Divine love, expressed in me and through me, as me and is me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is. I'm going to go get Penta.
Take a good look around, and when you're feeling down, put a little love in your heart. I know it's getting late, so please don't hesitate. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. Yeah, the world
today we did something really different. We played. We decided to save today's lesson for next week because it was going to need a lot of kids to do. And so we played all kind of games using strategies, and the lesson was going to be about being attached to outcomes and how our energy needs to flow, and if we are attached to an outcome, it blocks that energy. So when we were playing games, we talked about how if you think, I've got to win, I've got to win, I've got to win, then you're not going to enjoy the game.
Wow, yes. Thank you so much, Miss Gwen. Okay, so we're going to bless our kiddos here, but we have nieces and nephews and grandkids and neighbors near and far. So when we bless our kiddos, we're also blessing all of the kids of the world. And our little child that's right here present with us. Thank you, Miss Gwen. So if you could stand if you're able. And we're going to just simply rub our hands together and extend our hands to the kiddos in front of us and repeat after me. Children, you are perfect just the way you are. All right, we can read it together. The divine, magnificent outpicturing of source. Everything you desire is yours because you and God are one. We love you, we really, really love you. All right, y'all, let's circle up. All right, y'all, there's a t-shirt that says Class of 2033. Okay, 2033, we'll have a high school graduate. What will we be doing in 2033? Okay. Coming to Unity. All right.
Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator. Family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment with peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me.
The light of God surrounds us. We are light. The love of God enfolds us. We are love. The power of God protects us. We are power. The presence of God watches over us. We are presence. Wherever we are, God is, because we are divine, and all is well. All right, y'all, one last thing. If we can look at the cameras in the back of the room, we see our loved ones whole and full and perfect as you are, and we can't wait to wrap our arms around you.
Yes, yes.
One last reminder, we will have our prayer clinic right at 12:30, so it's an opportunity to learn affirmative prayer and a way to practice it. All right, y'all, have a good week.